Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Here we talk about all things US immigration, and today we're going to talk about I-824. Everyone who filed, who plans to file, or who has already approved work or family petitions, please watch this video. I'm going to share a few tips. We're going to talk about the timelines, everything you like. My name is Anna Sergeyeva. I'm an immigration attorney here in the United States. So let's get started. I-824. If you have to deal with this form, I'm sorry. Every single day we get emails from people asking about I-824, and we decided to make this updated video. Let's start with the basics. I-824 is an application for an action on an approved application or petition. You're probably like, what the heck is that? Well, simply put, if you need USCIS to do some additional work on your case, you probably need to file I-824. Usually we see two main scenarios here. There are a few more, but we will not cover them in this video. The first scenario is called follow to join, and it applies for the most part to employment-based cases. Rarely we see this in family immigration context as well. Follow to join is when you got your green card here in the United States through the process of adjustment of status, and you have your family overseas and you want to bring them in. An important tip here is that you can only file I-824 either together with your main petition, usually it's I-485, or after it gets approved. And it's very important, critical information, especially for those who have kids, whose kids are about to turn 21 soon, because I-824, among other things, is used to log in the child's age for the purposes of the Child Status Protection Act, or CISPA. I'm not going to cover CISPA here. It's a big topic. If you want to learn more about this, just go to YouTube, type JQK or Immigration Talk and CSPA, and you should be able to find them. The second scenario is when you file a I-130 petition for your spouse, your child, your adult son or daughter, your parents, brother or sister who are overseas and they need to get their visas through the U.S. Embassy abroad. Your petition gets approved, but USCIS retains the petition in the United States and not moving it forward. USCIS is asking you to submit Form I-824 so that they can move your petition further to the National Visa Center for immigrant visa processing. Because, as they say, you made a mistake on your form when filing. Specifically, when you mark that your relative going to be applying for the green card inside the United States instead of going through the embassy system. Or if you mark both option, adjustment of status option and the embassy option, USCIS treats it as you intended for your case to be held in the United States. This is called error in processing location. So if you made such an error, I have bad news for you. For the most cases, it's going to take a long time. I'll talk about the processing timelines in a second. I just want to throw a quick tip for those who have their petitions filed, processing. Please go check, make sure that your petition is correctly filed. If it's not, if there are two locations listed, or if there are no locations listed, or you listed just the adjustment of status when your relative is abroad, if your petition is still pending, you can still correct it. Try to send them a letter. If you filed your petition online, you can upload this through your My USCIS online account. There's no guarantee that it's going to work, but you may always try. If you haven't filed your petition yet, please make sure that you put the correct location for the where your relative going to get a green card. If they're overseas, make sure that you don't put that they're going to be getting their green card in the United States. Now let's go to your favorite, processing timelines. I will start with the good news. As a lot of you know, there are 6 USCIS service centers: Nebraska, Vermont, Texas, Missouri National Benefit Center, California, and Virginia. The thing with I-824 is that if it gets to the California Service Center or to the National Benefit Center, there is a chance that your case will be processed fast. And when I say fast, I mean on average 4 months processing timeline. We have some cases approved by those 2 service centers, Missouri and California, within 1 month. So you never know. Unfortunately, not all I-824 cases go to those 2 service centers. If your case ended up in California or Missouri, you may consider yourself a lucky person, and maybe you would want to buy a lottery ticket. I don't know. Well, just joke. When we're talking about I-824, your case being routed to a certain service center does not depend on your geographical location. It does not depend where you live. For some I-824 cases, we see that they get routed to the service center where the underlying petition was adjudicated. Now let's talk about the bad news. If your I-824 ended in Nebraska, Vermont, or Texas, you should get ready to enormous timelines. If we're talking about those three, the average timelines are between 16 to 22 months and even more than that. Yes, and by the way, how to check the processing location of your I-824, just take your receipt notice form I-797 and you will see it on the bottom left. That is how much time a simple mistake on the application can cost you and your family. Spouses are not seeing each other for years. Kids are growing up without seeing their parents. Well, it's a terrible, heartbreaking situation. To avoid that, please make sure that you complete your case properly. Don't let USCIS take your I-824 money. And what's more important, don't let them take your precious time with your loved ones. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your comments and likes. There is a subscribe button down below. Share this video so more people would know and not fall for the I-824 trap. My name is Anna Sergeyeva. I'm an immigration attorney here in the United States. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.